Recent video from the Russian Defense Ministry shows the launch of a Yars intercontinental ballistic missile fired from Russia. The Kremlin maintains that its military readiness drills and the more than 100,000 soldiers amassed along Ukraine's border pose no threat to its neighbor, which Russia says it has no intention of invading. In the United States, a push for diplomacy continues amid growing calls from Congress to impose crippling sanctions on Russia.
Until the tanks are rolling and the planes are in the air, that we're going to try everything we possibly can to get President Putin to reverse the decision we believe he's made. We continue to try to build everything we can to deter him from the course that he's now set on. And until the last minute, there is still an option for him to pull back.
And while Russia repeatedly denies allegations of plans to invade its neighbor, shelling this week in eastern Ukraine near areas backed by Russian separatists marks an escalation of tensions. At a recent news conference in Moscow, President Vladimir Putin lashed out at NATO members for not addressing Russia's security concerns, an accusation the United States denies.
We can address some of his security concerns. We've given him papers laying those out, and it would really be an easy decision for him. All he has to do is decide to take the diplomatic path.
While both publicly pledged there are no plans to invade Ukraine, Russia and its neighbor Belarus continue joint military exercises just north of the Ukrainian border.
There is no innovation and there is no such plans. It was fixed in Russian documents that we conveyed to our American friends in the State Department. Russia has publicly declared its readiness to continue the diplomatic efforts to resolve all outstanding issues. Russian troops are on a sovereign Russian territory. We don't threaten anyone.
U.S. soldiers from the 101st Airborne Division, seen here deploying from Kentucky to Europe, are a continued show of support for NATO allies. Russia's chief demand of the West is that Ukraine never be given entry to NATO, which the United States calls a deal breaker. Arash, Arabasadi, VOA News.